guys! The book I chose to review is called The Magicians, written by Lev Grossman, and it was recommended to me instead of an 800th read-through of the Harry Potter series. The book follows Quentin Coldwater, who is our protagonist. He's an overachieving, albeit deeply depressed, high school senior. And he's also obsessed with this kids' series of books about a magical, sort of Narnia-esque world called Fillory. On the day of Quentin's Princeton interview, because he fancy, he finds himself instead transported to Brakebills College of Magical Pedagogy. And there he earns himself a seat in the freshman class, and the book chronicles his adventures as a budding young wizard. A lot of overlap with Harry Potter, outcast kid who finds out he's a wizard, magical boarding school. But this book is a lot darker. It's more grown up, it's gritty, and it's not a kid's book. The thing that I find really fascinating about it, interesting and polarizing at the same time, is Quentin. He is deeply depressed, clinically depressed, and Grossman doesn't shy away from that. In fact, he has this beautiful quote about Quentin. He had painstakingly assembled all the necessary ingredients of happiness. He performed the rituals, he spoke the words, he lit the candles, he made the necessary sacrifices. But happiness, like a disobedient spirit, refused to come. For me, this book is almost uncomfortable. It has this kind of meta weight that it juxtaposes the fantastical, magical world with the humdrum reality that Quentin and me as a reader by proxy are trying to escape. And Quentin spends his whole life yearning for the magic of Fillory, and then he gets it and nothing changes. He's still depressed and self-loathing. There's a lot of stuff that I love about this book. The prose is stunning, there's magic, there's adventure, and there's this really lovely, almost unfinished coming-of-age story, which I identify with very strongly as a young person. But I just can't get over the harshness of it. It zaps all of the joy I take from kind of like an escapist sort of work of fiction. But that's my opinion, and I would love to hear you disagree with it. And if you pick up the book and love it, it's the beginning of a series and now a show on Sci-Fi, so you'll have plenty of The Magicians to keep you busy.